All right. While we have a little time today, I want to discuss something that I see happening very, very often. And that is, I see that there are a lot of you when it comes to your appearance, your how you come across, when it comes to social media. Just some of the comments that some of you who are single and looking for a man actually uh, take the time to post. And sometimes I think what it is it's probably immaturity more than anything else because a lot of you just don't know what to post and what not to post, what type of pictures to post, and what type of pictures not to post. So I'm going to help you out a little bit here. Because as I look on social media, especially Instagram, there are a lot of you who post comments, and I don't think you realize that you are judged by the things that you post. And the things that you post, whether it be your message, whether it be your story, really says a lot about you. For instance, and some of y'all may disagree with me, person who is always taking pictures of themselves and posting them. People who take every time we turn around, we look on your Instagram or we look on your Facebook, and you're taking pictures of yourself. Whether you understand that or not, that has a psychological meaning. It means something. And you don't want people to misread you. So you want to be careful when you start to post things. And especially those people who are insecure, those people who are struggling within themselves, those people who feel like they have deficiencies, whether it be in education or whether it be in some other area. A lot of times what tends to happen is they tend to take pictures of themselves all day long. Sometimes that sends the message that you are self-centered, that you are only thinking about yourself, that you are trying to get yourself to a place that you are comfortable and comfortable enough to be around other people. There are other things. There's some people who post a lot who are braggadocious. And I use that word because it means that they are caught up in pride. They like themselves. They want everybody to notice. And sometimes people do it to show everybody, looks like I've made it. So there are a lot of things and a lot of reasons why people actually post and post like you post on social media. But today, I especially want to talk to you women, because there are a lot of women who can be attractive, but when you begin to post, you post in desperation. Your messages, your pictures, what you say comes across in desperation. It comes across as a negative. It comes across, to most men, it will be a turnoff because you're either in desperation or it also shows you're in lust. A lot of people are not in love, they're in lust. Or it can show that you are jealous of other folks around you and their relationships. You're jealous of being around them, and you just are upset because what tends to happen is you start to feel like somebody else has what you have. The worst thing in the world is to see someone who has broken up with someone, or someone who is no longer married to someone, and then one party gets married and the other party's not. You will all of a sudden see that person on social media starting to post up pictures of them and the other person posting up things like that, because they're trying to prove not only to that person but to their friends and to themselves that they have made it, that they're really good, that they're not in a bad spot, that things are better than what they are. Simply put, we can tell a lot of things about you based on what you post. how you post it, the things that you say. When I get a husband, I'm going to do this. The next time I get married, or the next time I'm in a relationship. Those are all precursors, and they are all indicators to us that there is something more to your mindset other than posting to say, have a good day. Then we also have to deal with those of you who post so much that you tell all of your business, that you tell everything that's happening around you, that you tell that everything that's happening in your life. And that too can be a turnoff, because some of you show that you are promiscuous. Some of you show that you are desperate and you are easy, and you're going to be an easy date. All of those things need to be taken into consideration whenever you are posting. Social media can be our friend, but it also can be our biggest enemy. It can be our friend, but it also can be our biggest enemy. So we have to be careful of the things that we post. I'm going up social media now while I'm online, trying to find some of those comments. And of course, it's hard to find those comments because I'm actually talking about them. I probably should have taken some pictures. But some of you, you're not on social media for the right reason. But social media is seen not only by your friends, but other people have access to seeing your social media and signing up to be your friend. And what ends up happening is people begin to see what you have posted, and they see that it is not informing. They see that it's not enlightening. They see that it's not encouraging, but instead you are telling your own story. You are letting out your own secrets. You're letting folk know stuff that I'm not sure you actually want to let them know. So, just a word of warning, let's be careful when we go out and we start to post, or when you begin to date, or sometimes you have to keep things in secret and keep them in silence until the relationship has developed. Sometimes you make your mate a prey for the enemies and a prey for the people who don't like you, because the first thing we do is we go to posting. We go to putting things up. We go to social media. Sometimes it is better to allow the relationship to develop, allow the relationship to come together, allow the two people to get to know each other before you go to posting 100 and 200 pictures just to show somebody you now have a man. And I also want to talk about what you say, because sometimes what you say, sometimes in your comments, or sometimes when you post a picture or one of those posts that has a lot of words in it, you give out a lot of clues. You give out a lot of information that you need to be careful about giving out. And looking for some examples on Instagram today, they are hard to find. Stay away from provocative pictures. Stay away from pictures that present you in the wrong way. Stay away from pictures that are showing too much cleavage, that are showing too much leg, that are showing too much, because it also shows why some people think I'm posting this because I'm a diva. I'm posting this because I have it. I'm flaunting what I have. I'm showing people what the good Lord gave me. And those kind of comments, those are not good comments, because sometimes you are letting your secrets out. So we have to be very careful whenever we are dealing with relationships. There are a lot of things in relationships and a lot of information that comes across in relationships, but there's a lot of things that should stay hidden until the right time. You don't want it to come out until you're in the right moment. And then there are those that sell themselves, or they're selling their bodies, and they don't realize that it's nothing but light prostitution, because you're showing people I'm only about a certain type of man. I'm only about certain type of people. I'm only about certain people that are going to do certain things that I want them to do. So go back, look at your Instagram, look at what you have posted, look at what you or you like. Look at the comments that you leave, because you are showing people your personality. You're showing them where you are in life right now. You're showing them who you are. And we know that Maya Angelou says it, and she says it best. When somebody shows you who they are, believe it. So we can actually tell if a person is what they are based on what we see on your social media posting. You don't always have to, some people think that legs and a lot of cleavage and showing a lot of parts of your body is sexy. But to be honest with you, leaving some things to the imagination are are greater than anything else. Because sometimes men will still be attracted to you with your clothes on, with your nice clothes on, with the things on that you just have put together. Your outfit says a lot about you. What you're wearing says a lot about you. Where you're taking the picture says a lot about you. How you put your hands, where you put your hands says a lot about you. So we don't want to let everything and all of the information out. We don't want to let the cat out of the bag. We don't want to let the mystery be solved just from somebody's imagination and their thinking, because we cannot control ourselves when it comes to social media. We want to give the best presentation. It is just like advertisement. It is just like a billboard. It is just like putting an ad in the paper. And there are certain things you do not want to be put out. Certain things you don't want other people to see. There's certain things you don't want placed on a billboard. You want people to know that you are innocent, that you are loving, that you are caring, that you are kind, and that you are not a tramp. So I just wanted to stop today and give you a little bit of advice that I think will go a long, long way if you would just learn to take it, if you just learn to show it, if you just learn to share it, if you just learn to give it out. Also, nobody needs to know that that is not your hair. It looks good enough and you have paid enough for it to be your hair. But some of you all show your edges, you show your part is in the wrong place, and it becomes very obvious that you don't have no hair. And it makes no sense to be trying to, the man is supposed to be in pursuit of you. The man is supposed to be looking for you. The man is supposed to be after you. Show him you have it going on by posting tasteful pictures. Show him that you have your life together by posting tasteful pictures. Leave a lot of things to people's imagination. And don't post your nasty looking food, because food does not always look good when it comes across social media. It actually looks very terrible, and you're actually indicating and showing people you don't know how to cook. You don't know how to put a meal together, that you eat out all the time. You actually are letting folk into your life, and they're beginning to see who the real you really is. And you also don't want to show them all kinds of things. You in a hookah bar, you in with a lot of bottles on the table. All of those things tend to tell men who you really are. So be humble in whatever you're posting. Be mindful